It's a different, from what I can tell, it's a different type of, it's going to require a different type of attention. I'm going to have to set the stream up a little bit differently. I'm going to have to probably communicate with my teammates while playing. There's a lot of friction to get that set up. I've got to make sure like I'm in a space where I can talk to teammates, and if my family needs me, I can step away. There's a lot of variables. I don't quite know if I'll be able to. I can figure out a way to work it out. Like I could just make sure I'm up early in the morning to play Counter-Strike. What a weird thing. Well, I'm 38 years old. I have to schedule. I never would imagine that everything in my life would take priority over my gaming. Like, I never thought that would occur. That I'm actually having to schedule my creative time to fit into, like, I'm actually making an effort, like a strong will and intention to even find time to do these creative endeavors is very, very different for me. My entire life up until 35 was like, you know, just create things and make the money that you need to keep creating things, and that was it. What do we got in here? I'm just gonna take the monies. I don't want to take the expired stuff. So yeah, the Counter-Strike is going to be a little different because I need my glasses. Because I'll have to communicate with teammates, and I've got a feeling that the level of immersion will be way more intense than this. I'm a sensitive boy these days. I'm just a sensitive man boy. Like, loud noises make me anxious. Guns firing make me anxious. Violence. I don't like watching violence at all. Like zero. So I think putting myself in that universe, in the Counter-Strike universe, would make for some interesting perspectives. I think I would have an interesting experience with it. And I think that's what's attractive to it for me. It's almost like I read that list of all the different options we could do, and I've already made my decision. I'm going to do the thing that's the most uncomfortable for me, but also the most exciting. And then there's nothing that says I have to, you know, stay with something. That's the weird part about trying to make stuff is like, since it's all coming from my own head, I can get locked in my own ideas and crystallize things, and it can limit me in a lot of ways. When I really want to stay open and available for creativity itself, not like this idea of, I don't want to get so married to an idea that I don't stay loose and flexible. But yeah, I just figured I would just run towards these swords on the map here and see about completing some of these quests. There's nothing really in Tenaris that I really need to do for a level or two. And I was pretty sure there was like a quest area down here in Raventusk, but that might be the Horde area. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure where I should be going to quest once these few ones are done. What is this? Ooze and sludge? Okay. Let's see about killing the oozes and the sludges. But yeah, I got a video coming out soon that I was working on last night. That is the title of it is a new series I'm starting called How I'm Making It as a Content Creator. And I just go over all the stats, all the analytics, all the different videos I've been doing, and when I started this 3 months ago. And just, what is that? Scum-covered bag? What's in there? Ooh, silvers. Yeah, just go over, like, I saw that there's so many of these YouTube videos of people talking about how to make it as a content creator on YouTube. And they're speaking from the perspective of having already made it. Like they've got hundreds of thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of likes. And they're like, here's the advice. Here's what you need to do. Here's what the algorithm's doing. Here's a course that you can buy to learn more. And I'm looking at their channels and it's just videos of them talking about how you can make it as a YouTube creator. So it's videos about, it's channels about making it as it doesn't, that's what they exist. There's like hundreds of these channels, thousands of these channels of people talking about how it feels like it feels kind of like a multi-level marketing scheme. It's like, just get the course, watch my video, like the video, subscribe, and I'll tell you more about how to make it on YouTube. And then other people make videos about how to make it on YouTube. And now I'm making videos about how I make it on YouTube. And now I'm a multi-level marketer. You see how it just traps you. You don't even realize it's happening. And you're not making anything about anything. Just about building an audience for the sake of building an audience itself, but not really contributing anything interesting or dynamic. It's just let's get more people to watch us so we can get more people to watch them so they can get more people to watch them. Anyway, so I noticed that and I was like, hold on. I want to hear of what it was like for somebody before, like while they're making it. I don't want to hear after the fact, somebody sitting at the top of their YouTube channel with, 50, 100,000 subscribers saying, here's all the things you need to do, when those are the things that worked when they started, but might not be working now. Like, I want to know like the struggles while you were starting. I want to know what the highs and lows were through the process of building your channel. I don't want to hear what it was like at the end. And that's the other thing. I can go on a tangent about this one. There's nothing worse than sitting in a 12-step meeting with people that have been sober for decades telling you how they did it. I'm about to die. Hold on. I want to hear people tell me about how they're doing it. I don't want to know about how they did it. How are you doing it? Now, there are certain cases where I'll want to approach somebody and specifically ask them, yo, dude, I've got some specific questions. How did you do it when this happened? How did you do it when that happened? What did it feel like when this changed? And so on and so forth. But like the overall, public messaging of this is how you do it. You got to do this. You got to do this. Never really sits right with me. So yeah, I got a video coming out exactly about being exactly the thing I hate. So we got that to look forward to. Also, on Saturday morning, we'll be live again. Me and Reed will be recording another episode, and we will have a guest, hopefully, if he shows up. Duel, I think is his name. I'm going to go to my Discord real quick so I can remember his name. While also trying not to die here in the background. Double, a guy that I've met through the channel, and we've had some good conversations back and forth on the comments of some of the videos. And yeah, he wants to join and talk philosophy. So hopefully, I sent him an invitation. So hopefully he'll join the stream Saturday morning. I have not told Reed about this at all. Here's the thing, you guys. I'm just gonna keep it real about working with Reed. He's an interesting cat. I got to be careful with what I share and don't share with him, because he can go rogue and he can get all pissy about things, and it's much better for me not to share my ideas with him, to be quite honest. Yeah, there's certain people, I guess, as you oh, just Ame? Yes, I am. Are you my wedding coordinator? Ame? I just saw a chat. Hold on. Is it on the screen? I can't tell if the OBS is working. Yeah, it's working. Ame from Utah. We're going to be in Utah together. No, you're not my you're not my engagement coordinator. It's funny because I got an email from Ame. That's how she pronounces her Amy name. I got an email from her yesterday about our elopement that's happening in and I hadn't heard from her in like a month. And I responded to her and I was like, it'd be really weird if it was you. Because I even thought about it when I replied to her email. I realized I was replying through my Inside the Mind's Eye address, and I was like, you know, what if she goes to the channel and anyway. Nothing. What is going on? Yeah, I'm leveling up this Jeneiva Shaman to get to Outland to do PvP in Outland. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Ame or Amy? And I was also just talking about my partner Reed. He that I do our show with. I host a Saturday morning live stream podcast talking about philosophy, awareness, mindfulness, meditation, and he's like the co-host for it. But it's very difficult to I don't usually like sharing my ideas with him because he's a poo-poo head. And I was talking about how there's certain types of people, if you're creative, like there's certain types of people you shouldn't share your ideas with because they're just going to make you feel bad about them. Not that he's intentionally doing it. And there's certain things that I like to get his perspective about because he's very hard-nosed about things. But like learning how to navigate that, what ideas to share with which types of people is definitely part of the process. You've heard a lot about, second one is correct. It's Amy. I have heard a lot about this game from my friends. I think there's a lot of hype around the World of Warcraft. Yes. Yeah, there's, I think like right now, I mean, it's been like super popular for 20 years. This version of the game that we're playing right here is from like 2000 and like 6, 2005. But, the main World of Warcraft game has a new expansion that just came out, so I think a lot of people are playing it and enjoying it. What do you play? What is your interest? Are you a gamer or are you on the you like the streaming? It's really good. Yes, it's really good. So how's your experience going? Would you recommend this game to someone new to WoW? I would recommend, yes, I would recommend this version of World of Warcraft to someone new because it's simple and it's slow. And it's also in a lot of ways more immersive than the retail or the most recent version of World of Warcraft. The most recent version of World of Warcraft is more like action oriented. This one's kind of more slower pace, you know, interacting with people, asking for help from people, working together with others, and more role-play adventure-esque. I've played a few games, but I'm not a gamer. I've tried Dying Light. I tried that one a few months ago. DBD, which I don't know. Apex and Overwatch. I haven't tried Overwatch or Apex, but not super consistently. Yeah, I haven't tried Overwatch or Apex. I haven't played any first-person shooters since I was like in college. But I do want to start trying them. I was listening to a podcast with the guy that directed Overwatch, and it sounded fun. DBD is Dead by Daylight. Oh, I've heard of that one. That's like, is that the one where there's like Freddy Krueger and stuff chasing you, and you have to like get away from the villains? Hold on, I gotta make sure I don't die here. Oh, uh-oh, this is gonna be close. So I've got these totems I can throw down that help me. But it's tough to know when to use them because I move around so much and they don't move with me. And every time you hear that noise, one of my abilities procced and I can cast a spell that for less mana more effectively. Okay. I survived that. Let me go somewhere safe so I can help tell you about World of Warcraft. How about on top of this ledge? How about right here? And then I can drink some of this moonberry juice. Actually, I'm going to throw this totem down. See, look, there's some people right there adventuring together. Or they're bots looking for ores. either these are... You never know if people are bots or real anymore this day and age. Okay, let's drink the moonberry juice. All right. Apex and Overwatch is really interesting. Not going to lie, you should try these games. Yeah, I want to. That's the plan. The plan is to... So here's where I'm at, Amy. The plan is I've got to finish things I start. That's what I'm working on. Is like my whole life. I'll like I got a book over here. This book right here. The Lost City of Z. I read all the way until, look, I've got like just a little bit left. And I watched all of Pluribus, the show, except for the last 2 episodes. And I started this Let's Play series with this shaman with the goal to get to Outland and do PvP, and I don't want to finish it. So I've decided I've got to work on finishing what I start. So I got to get her to Outland, but as soon as I'm done with this series, I want to play Counter-Strike and Overwatch and all these games I have been not looking into for years. Apex Legends is a fast-paced battle royale where teams of 3 use unique character abilities to survive and be the last squad standing. Oh, nice. Oh, so you teams of 3? That's cool. So it's like a bunch of teams on a match, not just 2. Not like team versus team, but team versus team versus team versus team. And it's all about teamwork and strategy. That actually sounds really interesting. Teams of 3. So yeah, so you wanted to try WoW and you're wondering what the experience is like and guidance. Okay, so there's different versions of WoW. The 2 main versions of WoW is this one, which is Anniversary, The Burning Crusade, Classic WoW, and then there's Retail WoW. And both of them are different. Retail WoW is more like an action RPG like Diablo style, like you kill a lot of things, it's very fast paced. And then classic WoW is more slow paced, like I was saying, a little more immersive and teamwork oriented. Both of them you can play by yourself. This one is just a little slower in pace, but both of them are really fun. I think you could start with, if you started with retail and see if it was like, if it feels overwhelming trying the retail World of Warcraft, then you could move to this one. Then it would probably be a little bit better pace for you. Exactly. You can squad up with friend. Each team has 3, and everyone's abilities make teamwork super important. Nice. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's see. Jade Ooze. I feel like... Am I missing a buff? Do I need a buff? I'm going to throw this Gift of the Nehru down. And bring... So in Classic World of Warcraft, if you notice what I did there, I had to position myself appropriately to make sure I only got this guy over here. So I'm very aware that I don't want to bring more than one monster at a time because they have aggro radiuses. Like if you get close enough to them, they'll immediately start attacking you and you can get overwhelmed and you can die. And when you die, you get sent to a graveyard like way over here and it takes up your time. In retail World of Warcraft, you don't have to do this at all. In retail World of Warcraft, you can pretty much just run into any of these camps and completely destroy everything in that camp with no problems at all, with no fear of death at all. That's the main difference between Classic World of Warcraft and retail, is that this takes a little bit more strategy. I'm trying to like just get this single guy over here. Retail's like, I'm just going to run in here and pwn everything all at once. Overwatch is a team-based shooter where players pick heroes with unique abilities to complete objectives like capturing points. It's Overwatch. It's like a mix of a shooter and a strategy game. You need to work with your team to win. Oh, cool. That does sound cool. You said that you've played a few games, but you're not a gamer. I gotta say, you sound like a gamer. you sound like you played enough games that you could qualify as a gamer. You're also watching someone playing games right now. That's gamer behavior. It's like being at a Chinese buffet and you claim to not like Chinese food. Yeah, I'm just here for the pizza at the Chinese buffet. The pizza and the French fries. All right, let me get. Oh, see, this is a bad guy. This is McCandis. I'm on a server where there's PvP, so if you see anybody from the Horde, I'm an Alliance Shaman. If I see anyone from the Horde, we can attack each other. That's still recharging. I've tried the game a bit, so I know a little about it. Nice. Overwatch. What about you? Do you play only WoW or stream other games as well? I only, right now, I stream Guild Wars 2. I did that a couple weeks ago. And as soon as I'm done with this, I'll start streaming. I'll try the Overwatch and the Apex Legends and the Counter-Strike. I want to try those games. I've avoided them because I haven't played them because as I've gotten older and as I've gotten, I don't know, as I've changed over time, the competitive aspect of things is, you know, I don't always like feeling completely like stressed, and I'm really competitive, so I'll like stress myself out potentially, but I want to do it again. I want to do it now that I got the stream going and the YouTube channel working. It sounds like it could be a fun way to make interesting videos. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Hold on. I think I gotta run away. I've gotta bravely run away. Okay, let's see. I haven't tried Guild Wars yet. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is great. Big fan of Guild Wars 2. It's like, if I were to describe what it's like playing Guild Wars 2, it's kind of like being on mushrooms. Because you get on, you load up the game and you think you know what you're going to do with your life, and then you end up doing something completely different and you don't know how you got there. It's like watching an episode of Family Guy where you're laughing at something and then it changes scenes and it's completely different, and You don't know how you got onto this topic or whatever. That's what it's like playing Guild Wars 2. It's like you never know what type of adventuring or what type of experience you're going to have, and it's always fun. Like you can go from like killing giant dragon things that appear in the zone with like 100 of other people to doing dungeons, to doing jumping puzzles, trying to climb up towers and stuff. There's just all these different things. You end up just getting swept into the adventure, and you never really. Every time I've gotten on Guild Wars 2 with an idea of what I wanted to do in the game, it's like I've never just done that thing. I always end up doing so many other crazy, fun things. How long have you been on Twitch? You seem like a new streamer to me. I mean, not too long. Yeah, I let's see. I've dabbled in streaming for years, never consistently. So I am new in the sense that I just started I can't say I started my channel. I began focusing on creating my YouTube channel, like being consistent this year. And then I added streaming to it because I've always enjoyed streaming, but I've never been consistent with it. So I am new in the sense that I've only ever done it randomly in the past just to talk or just to connect with people. I've never actually considered it as being like something that I could do more than that. It's a really long time. Gotcha. Wishing you all the best on your streaming journey. Keep it up. Thanks. Yeah, I just like talking, and I just like sharing stuff, and I felt like I feel like doing it on stream rather than just talking to myself and publishing videos. It's a different dynamic. I like it. I've thought a lot about trying streaming, but I just can't manage the time. That's exactly it. That's the toughest part about this, is managing the time. Like right now, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm on the East Coast, and I woke up at 4:30 to do this. And I've got a full day of work ahead. I've got to make breakfast and lunch for my son. Just all sorts of stuff. Like finding the time and making the time happen is like the most challenging thing about it, I'd say. Because of my work and managing work along with gaming, it's really difficult for me. That's the same. What do you do? Yeah, it's weird growing up. I don't have as much time as I used to have to do all. It's weird not being able to do what I want to do all the time. I'm 38 years old, but I spent my entire life, I would say, until 35-ish. I only ever really did what I wanted to do. And now I got a family and responsibilities, and I'm almost a full-grown man. I don't know if I can beat this thing because I'm low on health and mana. I think I can. I'm going to try. I got to decide if I want to drink a health potion or a mana potion here. I'm going to do the mana. Yeah, because time is everything. I can feel you. I work a full-time job, and along with that, besides gaming, I'm also an artist. Nice. What type of art do you do? Yeah, I work full-time too. I work at a warehouse for my family's company. So I also do the budgeting and the payroll and all that. So like I'm doing almost like two things at once. Like I do like the Excel spreadsheets and the accounting stuff. And then I'll go to the warehouse and I'll do manual labor from like 9:30 in the morning till like 3 in the afternoon. Because of all this work, my daily routine gets completely packed. Yep. I make digital stuffs for streamers and YouTubers. Oh, nice. What kind of digital stuff? Like, yeah, I'll look at it. Post it in the chat. That's pretty cool. You ever heard of the YouTuber Kira TV? He makes these like gaming focused documentary style. Like he focuses on like interesting stories of developers and people that like scheme. And he did one of a company. Thank you, but my whisper isn't working. What's a whisper? I don't know what a whisper is. Whisper is when you /tell. I'm getting a bunch of text messages from my dad. He's got his own TikTok channel. He's 65, 66. He does TikTok. I helped him get it set up on his TikTok channel. He made a channel to where people send them their life problems and he gives them movie recommendations based on their life problems because he's seen every movie that has ever been made. It's been fun to help him. So he'll answer the people's requests and send me the videos and then I'll edit them for him. Do you have social account like Instagram or Discord or something? Yeah, I've got Instagram, Discord. I've got everything. It's all Inside the Mind's Eye. The Instagram is at Inside the Mind's Eye. The Discord link is in the this channel's profile. And is that everything? Yeah, it's all Inside the Mind's Eye. And the YouTube one is at Inside the Mind's Eye 1. I make all kinds of stuff like intro, 2D, 3D animations for streamers and YouTubers as well. Very cool. Yeah, I want to look at your stuff. There was another friend of mine that comes on the stream. His name is Dharma Dom. We're friends on Instagram now. He does like these portraits, collage portraits of different mystics and philosophers and spiritual teachers. And his work is great too. I'm about to die, aren't I? Oh my gosh, I need to heal. Oh, that was close. He also wrote a book about music and meditation too, which was pretty good. He's in Australia. All right, I got to heal because if I don't heal, I'm going to get sent back to the graveyard. Oh, I don't have my Wind Fury on. That's a big problem. Get rid of this and drink a potion. All right, let me add you. Sent it. Check it. Did you get my request on Discord? Let me see. On Discord. Notification. Yep, there you are. Gotcha. Yep, there we are. What part of the world are you in? Because it's super early here. What time is it here? 6:30. How many more of these guys do I need? Jade Oozes, 2 more. That's not that many. Here's one right here. I can't believe I was fighting that whole time without Wind Fury weapon. That's why it was so hard. Okay, one more. One more, and then we'll go search for the altar of Zool. This is the last one.
That spell isn't ready yet. Still recharging.
Okay, let's see. Let's throw this down for critical strike, for mana, strength, storm strike, double attack, and then the ice strike. That's the new spell I have, the frost shock. What's my defense at? 227 defense? Let's see. Out of 235? Okay. Alright, let's go find the altar of Zool. Uh oh, there's a bad guy. 4700. Should I fight this guy? Oh, let's fight this guy. Let me drink some juice, and then I'm going to try to kill him. Yeah, he's over there. Oh, he's got a pet. This is going to be a close fight. Hunters are the bane of my existence. I am like 0-4 against hunters. But this should be an even match. He's level 47. I'm 47. Let's see. There we go. All right. What's my strat here? What's my strat? Okay, win wall totem for sure. Sneak up on him. Kill the pet or kill... Oh, let's try it. Nice. Dang, I don't think they fought back. Oh my god, I feel so bad about that. They didn't even really fight me. That was so mean. They were just relaxing, doing a little questing, you know, hoping to get to level 60 or whatever, 70 or whatever. I just like jumped on her and didn't stop until she was dead. How rude was that? It's so mean. It's no fun when they don't fight back. Ugh, now I feel like a real dick. It's okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just keep telling myself that until the shame and the disappointment in myself goes away. I gotta be careful here. They could, oops, yep, they could all start attacking me. I gotta go up this. Ooh, this is a cool tower thing. What is this? That looks really cool. What is it? The altar of Zool? How are you? What's going on, Jen? What you doing? How's your morning? What time is it where you're at? Is it the beginning, middle, or end of the day? I'm doing good. Let's see. I'm gonna... Oh, there's a wolf. There we go. Yeah, I gotta figure out what this altar of Zool is. Search the altar of Zool. You're from England and it's 10:36. Oh, nice. I'm in Georgia, just outside of Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. I have been to England and I love England. I stayed in Canterbury. And I went to the Canterbury's Tales exhibit where they had the animatronic, the half-baked animatronic in bunches of haze, put in haze. I'm having my coffee now. I loved England. I don't know what about it. Yeah, I loved it though. Probably because like I love fantasy. I love Dark Age of Camelot. I love Arthurian legends. I've always kind of loved the. I was also like really into the medieval times, like 14th and 15th and century, and like wait, was that the medieval times? I think the medieval times was like 10th and 11th century. And then just walking around, it just I felt like I was in that. I was in the story of the land. It was just awesome. I think I was like 11 when I was there. Hello, Zuri. Hello, Zuri Pookie. The Druids, that's part of England, I think. Celtic. Because Great Britain, it's like there's islands, right? There's England and then North, and Ireland's like the island to the north. My my plan is always when I get these to use them, because otherwise I'll save them forever and never use them. These scrolls. I've got another one I should use too. This one. There we go. And drink some moon juice. How's it going? Zuri, how are you? You got the cool cat glasses, the emojis. I have to look at my phone when I read chat because I don't have two monitors. I think I'm looking at a cat with a shark helmet. That's fun. And yes, Jen, it is always raining. Having a toothache. Oh no. What is this one? Is that a Santa? That's a... Can I zoom in? Oh, that's the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Santa. Sorry you're having a toothache. Being sick and having toothaches and going to the dentist is the worst. Objectively the worst. Alright, so I gotta get in here to search the altar of Zool, but all these people are blocking my way. Oh! Oh, she's casting a spell at me. Okay, at least I got her out of the way. The Rock, yeah. Alright, this is a named person. Level 50. Olga the Keeper. Quiaga the Keeper. And this is Mortagia the Keeper. I feel like I need to go around these guys. I think they're too... What am I actually supposed to do? Search the altar of Zool? It says I just need to check the top. So maybe I just run in there real quick and it'll let me complete the quest. I think that's what I'm going to do. So do you stream daily? No, I don't. I stream. I'm trying to figure out what my streaming schedule is going to be because I've been focusing on just YouTube. With streaming, I'm kind of trying to figure out how to schedule my life and make sense of my life. So I will be streaming Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for sure, because I host a show where we talk philosophy, awareness, meditation, and mindfulness. That's definitely happening on Saturday, but I'm going to try to figure out what days during the week I'll be streaming. I like getting up early. Like what time is it for me right now? It's 6:40 where I'm at, East Coast. And I got up at 4:30 this morning to stream. So I'll probably do that twice a week, I think. Because I did it earlier this week too on Tuesday. Today's Friday, I think. Do you also play League of Legends or Diablo though? Yes, the plan is after I get done getting this Shaman to Outland, I'm gonna start playing different games. I want to try League of Legends, and I do play Diablo. I want to try first-person shooters too. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god. This is something weird. Let me share this with you guys. I didn't decide to do what I just did. I literally, like, there was no conscious decision making in that process. I was talking, answering your questions, and then immediately ran in there and got the quest thing I needed and left. And I don't think I had any. I don't think I was had no conscious decision was made there. It just happened. Weird. And that's what life is, I think. Resident Evil 9. Yeah, Grace and Leon. I saw that. I was watching a streamer play it. It was awesome. That one. If I'm going to do Resident Evil, I got to do it at nighttime, though. Maybe it could be scary in the morning. I mean, it's dark like it's nighttime. I want to make sure I get scared when I'm playing it, because it looks freaky. Scray. I had a friend, my keyboardist in the band I used to be in, his name was Scro, and you just made me think of him when you said Scray. His name was Scro because he was like the running joke, or like he was like if you ever think of Linus from Peanuts, the comic strip Peanuts, like the really smelly, dirty, you know, all his clothes is never washed. That's what our keyboard player was. He was a Scro. Just very, very, you know, existed on a diet of quick trip taquitos and gas station food. And just smelly. Ooh, is that better than what I'm using? No, I don't think so. I don't need that. I like to organize my bag too. I like to make sure everything I need to keep is at the bottom, and all the stuff I don't need, I keep at the top. So I don't have to think about it when I vendor everything. All the stuff at the bottom here, I'll end up selling on the auction house or cooking. I like to cook on this game, so I'll make stuff with it. You will surely gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I hope so. The last Resident Evil game I played was Resident Evil 4, I think. The one where, the first game where there weren't zombies and it was just like people that were infected with the parasite with like the bug things that crawled out of their heads. That was the last Resident Evil I played. It was fun. I liked the combat, the action combat. By the way, dropped you a follow though. Thanks. Yeah, I don't have, thanks for that. I've yet to figure out how to set up anything on this stream so I don't get really alerted. I only have one monitor and I don't get alerted when certain things happen, so I won't know. So thanks. Do you stream? Jennifer and Zuri, do you wait, it looks like you do. Pookie VT? I feel like that might be a streamer tag. Nice. What do you play? Or what do you stream? VTuber? What's a VTuber? I'm going to get to learn all the lingo. It's going to be great. Raffle mouths and lols. This is the guy that needed me to go on top of that altar. He's got cool shades. Dude, this guy is Back to the Future. Did this guy come from the future? What the? Griffin Master Talon Axe, dude. I think he's my new spirit animal. Sharpbeak wasn't there. Bad news. Alright, bring Sharpbeak's feather to Thaddeus, Green Shade, in the Blasted Lands. Great, so I'm all out of quests here, so I guess I'm going to go to the Blasted Lands? Where's the Blasted Lands? He told me to go bring the feather to the Blasted Lands. That's the Badlands. Is it on the other continent? Bro. Where do I go? It's got to be over here somewhere, right? Blasted Lands. Okay. Over here. These are all level 50 quests. Should I go there? Or should I go... Let's go there. That seems like fun. Let's go to the Blasted Lands. Okay. Let me see. You do seems like a perfect chill person. Thanks. I'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts about what? I'll share my thoughts about any subject you like. Let me get on this Griffin thing and I'll figure out what thoughts are. Hold on. Blasted Lands? Where did we decide where that was? Where is that? I thought we figured out where that was. There it is, way down here. Okay, so it's next to the Swamp of Sorrows. Oh, I've never been there either. Is it Deadwind Pass? Okay, so I gotta fly to Duskwood, Darkshire. Okay, let's get on here and fly to here. Alright. Alright, drop me a friend request on Discord. Did I get it? I believe I did. Let me see. Zuri the Pookie, gotcha. Alright, I just accepted it. Got it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I've probably only got, let's see, what time is it? 6:50? Oh, I got a good bit of time. I've got to get Eli ready for school, and I got to make breakfast and lunch for him in about 40 minutes. So yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, this is the key. If I start trying to figure out something, I've missed it. Most of my life has been trying to figure things out, and when I've stopped doing that, things happen way better on their own. It's less about, yeah, it's less about thinking, more about being. I've got all these lottery tickets. I don't like scratching lotto tickets, but I have them. No, wait, maybe the problem is I do like scratching them. That's why I don't like scratching them. Because I like it too much. I don't like the way it makes me feel is what happens. It's like I start to really want to win. And the feeling of wanting to win makes it painful when you lose. And I'd rather just not have those. I'd rather not have any of those. Any of those feels. So you're a VTuber. You didn't explain what that is. Tell me what a VTuber is. What do you do? Whoa, that is a straight north fly right there. Look at that. So cool. What a world of Warcraft. What a nice way to travel here. Over the snowy peaks of Dunmoreau. Ironforge in the distance. Wow. Yeah, this is what a beautiful world of Warcraft. There's little pigs down here. Boars. Crag boars. Yeah, League of Legends. I've always wondered what the appeal is for that game. That's another one. I'm going to put that one on the list of a game I want to try. So right now I've got Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Apex, Overwatch, and Resident Evil 9. Those are the games on the list. The plan is to Resident Evil 9. Yeah. So the plan is... Ooh, this is a scary place. Searing Gorge. Very cool. Can I fight here yet? Level 47? Is this my... Oh, I could go here. Why don't I go to the Searing Gorge? Are these good quests to do? Yeah, maybe I should go here. Why am I going to... Oh, wait. What is this place? Burning Steps? I mean... I think I need to go to the Searing Gorge. Okay. Where am I going again? I'm going here. All right. Maybe I'll go give this thing to Thaddeus. Get the flight path, and then I'll go check out the Searing Gorge, because these are level 50 quests, and the Searing Gorge is... where is the Searing Gorge? The Searing Gorge is level 49 quest. Yeah, I should go there. That's what I'll do. I'll just deliver this thing and then head over there. Yeah, I think that's the move. Oh, I'll get a little view of Stormwind, a little flyby. What a great looking castle. And then the old Elwyn Forest. Fargo Deep Mine, I remember there. I think last time I was in there was on a hardcore character. And now we're entering Duskwood. This is one of my favorite zones. It's like Halloween Town from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, so since I'll stop here, I'll go ahead and give Watchmaster Sorgal his vital supplies. I wonder what's so vital about his supplies. What are these? Mages doing research in the Blasted Lands. They require constant supplies. Okay, so it could be food, it could be water, it could be spell dust. It's supplies. And I'm just hoarding these lockboxes because I keep forgetting to ask a rogue to open them. There's a funny video, I guess, of there's a funny video of a guy getting people trapped in this chimney. He like a horde player would come here and then like mind control people into this chimney, and you can't get out once you fall in here. You have to do you can't get out. Like you can't jump out. You're stuck unless you can hearth. Pretty funny video. He got in trouble with Blizzard. I think they said they would ban his account if he did it again or something. All right, bring the crate of power stones. That's the supplies. They're power stones. Before they expire? Oh, this is cool. He wants me to go. I'm already going to the Blasted Lands, and he wants me to bring these power stones with me. I've got a time limit. I can do it since I'm already going that way. What's my time limit? One hour. Okay. All right. How do I get there again? Through Deadwind Pass. Okay. Oh, let me put my Wind Fury weapon back on. There might be hordes that want to rumble. Wait, did I add League of Legends to the list? Hold on. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Oh, let me put Slay the Spire on there too. Slay the Spire is a game I think I want to try. Card game. All right. Deadwind Pass. And then Swamp of Sorrows is where I'm going, down to the Blasted Lands. All right, I got to keep my head on a swivel here. Yeah, these are high-level monsters. Well, it seems pretty peaceful. Nothing really to worry about here. There's Karazhan. I think that's a Burning Crusade raid. The Sleeping Gorge. This reminds me of the trees from The Wizard of Oz. Uh-oh. Horde. Lollipop Girls. The level 70 mage. Swamp of Sorrows. Prawns? Is there a flight path here? Uh-oh. Okay, this is Horde territory. Ooh, is there Alliance? Is there an Alliance outpost here? I think Stoneart is a... Whoops. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. Aw. Rude, dude. We're not even the same level. Okay, Stoneart. He was like 100 levels higher than me. Okay, this is definitely a horde town. That's not where I need to go. What is this? Khadgar's essay on dimensional convergence? I don't need that. Let's see. What is that for anyway? I mean, I could do this quest while I'm here, I guess. Because I need to deliver it to the Blasted Lands anyway. The problem is I've got resurrection sickness right now, so I don't do much damage. And it's only a 5% drop chance. I could be here for an hour. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to go deliver the supplies and talk to Thaddeus. Yeah, these guys will kill me instantly if they get to me. These guards. That's surprising. I could have sworn that I thought Alliance had an outpost here in the Swamp of Sorrows. I guess I was wrong. So if we want to go to the Temple of Atal Hakar, we'll have to fly into the Blasted Lands, I guess. Fallen hero of the Horde? Wait, what did he say? The Blasted Lands are the final resting place to far greater beings than you? Oh, this is where the Dark Portal is. Cool. Okay. This area is... I mean, it's all level 45 and 46. Maybe I should be hunting here. 47. It says the quests are level 50, but they look pretty alright to me. Okay. Nethergard Keep. I feel like there's something special here. I can't remember what it was though. Like they have like first aid training or something. The first thing I do when I get to a town is I've always got to go get the Griffin Master because I forget every time. Every time I'll start doing other things and then I'll leave and I'll be like, oh my god, I forgot to get the Griffin Master. So pro tip for anyone out there, anytime you go to a new town, make sure the first thing you do, go get the flight path or else you'll forget and be a miserable adventurer like me. Lungerts, here's some stones. Alright. We're going to go up here to Thaddeus Grimshade. I think that's how you pronounce that. Thaddeus Grimshade. There he is. He's got cool face makeup. Alright, here's the feather. And he wants me to go to Zulfarak. I think that's a dungeon. Yeah, I think Zulfarak is a dungeon. Yep. It's 35 degrees where I'm at. Earlier this week it was like 75. Okay. Now I completed the mission. I don't think there's an inn here. But I was going to go somewhere else. I was going to go to the Searing Gorge for quests. So I got to fly. The quartermaster doesn't even sell things. What the? Okay, let's get on the Griffin here. And we'll go to Redridge or Thelsamar. Okay, Thelsamar to here. Searing Gorge. Is that the only way there? Loch Modan? Searing Gorge. Okay, yeah. Thelsamar down here. A 7-minute flight. Wow. All right. We're off. And I think once I get to the Searing Gorge, we'll go ahead and actually we'll go ahead and call it a day once I land in Thelsamar. Because I don't think Searing Gorge has an inn. Is there an inn at the Thorium Point? I've got maps. Let me see if I can set it so it shows me where things are. I feel like there should be a way to make my maps, make the add-on show me things. Let me see. Leatrix maps. Okay, so it is possible. Show points of interest, yeah. Hide town and city icons? No. Huh. Okay, while we're waiting, let me look up the Oh, Amy joined. Okay. I'm going to send this to Zuri. I'll send you the link to the Discord channel. Zuri. Let me see. Invite. Zuri. There you go. All right, let's look at the art. Let's look at Amy's art. Oh, cool. Wow, this is all really good stuff. Mr. Melon? Is this a streamer, I wonder? Terrornator? That's a good one. Something's wrong with my throat. I have to keep muting so I can clear my throat. Iconic Fry? Oh, that's cool. This guy looks like he's a Minecrafter. Blind Bandit 20, that's nice. Lost Error, that's a cool one. Ye Faded. Samurai Style. T-Lane 234. Dude, how many of us are there? There's tons of streamers, aren't there? Ken Wilson. Twitch. I'm going to look these people up. Amy, I got to say, McLovin? That's funny. McLovin with a samurai sword? This is a good lane for you to be in, Amy. This is a good lane for you to drum up business, is designing stuff like this for streamers. Very good. And you make emotes too. Twitch emotes. Twitch sub badges. Oh, so you could fully deck out. So I guess with streamers, so my buddy Zaid streams, my buddy Renfail streams. I'm saying them like they're my buddies, but like, yeah, I guess they are. They all have these emotes in their channels. The Faceless Guild that I'm in, somebody makes those then. I always wondered how they got their emotes, like how Zaid got his iconography for his channel and all that. I guess someone like you designed all that. Because I'm looking at your stuff you've made here. Twitch sub badges. Like this one's cool. It's a wolf, like starting as a puppy, growing up. Here's some videos. What are these? Oh, graphics? Yeah, I guess someone like you designs these for these people. Sleeping Soul. That's pretty sweet. Unique. Who's this guy? I couldn't really read that. I couldn't really tell what it was saying. Unique Killa? I don't know what that says. What's this one? McLovin. Oh, cool. It's samurai. Okay. Very good stuff. Very cool. Okay. All right, I think we did pretty good today. We gained almost a level. 47. We made some new friends, which was great. And we got a plan. Here's the list of the games that we're going to try on stream. Here are the ones that I think are the most interesting. Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Apex, Overwatch, Resident Evil 9. Those seem the most appealing to me because all of them are out of my comfort zone. The list that I had... Gosh, my throat is screwing up. What is going on? The list that I had was games I've already played. WoW Midnight expansion, Fallout 4. I haven't played that actually. Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and then Where Winds Meet. But all those are kind of in my RPG comfort zone, and I want to try other types of games. Liven up the palette a little bit. So soon we'll start going down this list and trying these different games. I'm not quite sure which one we'll start with. We'll continue to discuss it. And maybe we can take a vote or something. I feel like that would be the most democratic thing to do. Make a poll. We all decide. Also, it would leave it up to the hands of fate. I think Eli's coming downstairs. I think I hear him. Oh, that was Harley. Oh, no, it's Melissa. Yeah, there she is. All right, I think that signifies the end. It's 7:20. I got to make breakfast for Eli, get his lunch ready. And we will be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reed and I will be on stream. Check this out. Here's a scene swap. Boom. Look at that. Look how smooth that was. Boom. Me and Reed will be live tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, 8 a.m. We'll be recording a new episode of the show that we do, mindfulness, meditation, awareness, philosophy, examining the introspective nature of reality and what makes this, and why this is what it is, or how this is what it is. What are the things orbiting our behaviors as we exist and move through time and space, seemingly perceivably time and space. We both know that time is an illusion, and there is no such thing as space. Actually, there's such thing as space. Actually, I'm pretty sure most everything is space. Like emptiness is what we are. Like if you look at atoms, 90% of an atom is empty space. Anyway, I don't know anything. I'm not a scientist, but I do know the nature of what this is or who I am. Actually, I don't know that either. So if you're interested in this type of jargon and you want to see us meander and make sense of the unsensible, come join tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reed will be with us. Thank you for being here this morning, evening, or good night. Have a most excellent rest of your day. Farewell.